SNN Local News is at the Republican National Convention tonight. It's the last night of the convention in Tampa and the night Mitt Romney will take the stage. Congressman Vern Buchanan is one of the people representing the Suncoast there at the convention. He sat down with SNN Local News reporter Grant Boxleitner for an exclusive interview just before the big night.
Lena, we're here at the Republican National Convention, the final day, a big night for Mitt Romney as he speaks to the nation and takes this nomination into the fall campaign season. Today we got a chance to talk to Congressman Buchanan. He's got his own big election coming up, as well as other members of the local contingency that's up here supporting the party. The Republican National Convention at the Tampa Bay Times Forum has featured some of the party's powerhouse leaders uniting the GOP for the high-stakes campaign. U.S. Congressman Vern Buchanan has been taking it all in.
With Condoleezza Rice last night, I thought she knocked it out of the park. I'm in the audience, so I feel it. I'm down on the floor. So there was a real sense of her dynamic effort that she brought to it.
Buchanan sat down with SNN to talk about the RNC, the GOP ticket, and his own campaign. He's been especially impressed with Mitt Romney's wife, Ann.
I think she really set the stage as related to her relationship with Mitt and kind of give a better sense about Mitt, his background. I mean, obviously they're very pro-family.
The Longboat Key Republican serves with vice presidential candidate Paul Ryan on the House Ways and Means Committee. He says the presidential election will come down to jobs and the economy.
For someone like myself, been in business for 30 years, it's really about looking at, where the country's gone the last 4 years, whether it's a Republican or Democrats. There are a lot of people that are hurting. There's still a lot of people that are unemployed or underemployed.
And Buchanan is confident Romney can lead the nation back to economic prosperity with his world-class business background.
It's nice to talk about working families and talk about jobs, but you can't get there unless you have a pro-small business or a pro-business agenda. That's not been the case for the last 4 years.
This fall, Buchanan is campaigning to keep his congressional seat. He's being challenged by Democrat Keith Fitzgerald, a former state rep.
I think people realize that we're listening and we're trying to do everything we can to focus on jobs and the economy and focus on the debt. So I think at the end of the day that we're going to have a solid victory in the next couple of months.
Sarasota County Republican Party Chair Joe Gruters says Buchanan's support will be tough for any candidate to overcome.
Congressman Buchanan has done an amazing job with constituency service. He represents the district well. He has a great staff, and I think that he really has Southwest Florida's best interest at heart when he goes up to D.C. every day.
And the convention, of course, ends tonight. That big speech by Mitt Romney. Marco Rubio is also speaking tonight, the Florida senator. And then it's on to the fall campaign season where so much is at stake. Reporting in Tampa, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News.
Buchanan has been part of the U.S. House since 2006. You'll want to keep it here on SNN Local News for the latest from the convention and the upcoming election in November.